The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Charles Lejano. Metro Manila mayors are targeting a downgrade in alert level status for NCR by October. MMDA Chairman Benher Abalos tells the chiefs that NCR mayors are pushing for alert level free should the pilot implementation this month run smoothly. Mayors are also appealing to exclude healthcare utilization rate in determining the next alert level since some patients in hospitals are not from the capital region.
Kailangan maging successful, no? Dahil tayo ang pilot sa Metro Manila. At kung maging successful tayo dito, hopefully bumaba sana ng one level para naman mas lalong lumuwang ang ekonomiya at of course mas maraming ma-unclog natin mga pasyente sa ospital.
Vaccinated individuals in NCR are expected to hit nearly 80% of the target population by mid-October. This pushes Metro Manila closer to the government's herd immunity target if the 90% threshold is to be followed.
So October 15, hopefully with the second dose, no, we will be hitting 79.3 or almost 80% of all of Metro Manila. That is about 7.8 million. At naka-reserve na yan kay Sec Beans, yung second dose na yan. Imagine almost 80%, 79 point something, no? At December 15, siguro kaya na natin 88.99, halos 90% na tayo by December 15.
The Health Department thumbs down Comelec's plan to establish isolation polling precincts for COVID-19 positive voters. In today's briefing, Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergere said that the DOH does not recommend any activities requiring COVID-19 patients to skip their isolation. The DOH says this only risks transmission, and the department urged the poll body to come up with alternative ways to facilitate voting for next year's polls.
Sana po Comelec will have an alternative way. Baka pwede naman pong virtual na lang, digital, through SMS, kung makakagawa po tayo ng ganitong proseso.
A restaurant group is hoping for increased operating capacity come December. Resto PH tells Business World Live that while day one of the new alert level system generally went smoothly, there are establishments that chose not to open. Resto PH President Eric Teng notes that 10% of business operation indoors, even 30% outdoors, still means losses for some.
We want to be a responsible part of society. We're not looking for high capacity at this time when the emergency is there. But by December, let's just say by October, I think our Metro Manila population would have been 70% fully vaccinated at least.
We'll bring you more stories after a quick break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Charles Lejano. Various sectors are taking it upon themselves to reduce COVID-19 related waste while also helping those badly hit by the pandemic. Shaila Francisco tells us more.
Over 57 million COVID-19 vaccines have arrived in the country since February. And as the inoculation drive continues, boxes used as containers for these vaccines are left in warehouses. Instead of putting them to waste, entrepreneur Bon Aga sought the help of fellow businessmen and government agencies to put them to good use. The result? A housing project in Marikina City.
This house is made of 6 specialized boxes used as containers for Sinovac vaccines, and this house was just constructed in just a week. But with a volume of specialized boxes left in the warehouse, they estimate they could still construct 500 more houses.
Ruben, the beneficiary of this house, says it's one less problem for him as he lost his house during Typhoon Ulysses last year.
Maganda na bahay ko. Wala na akong masyadong problema. Hanap buhay na lang po ang kailangan.
Aga and his partners intend to build one house per month in Marikina and other places.
Kung itatapon naman natin, na alam niyo naman na ang styro, hindi siya biodegradable. So makakasira sa ating kalikasan to. Nagkaroon na solusyonan na yung disposal, garbage disposal, nakatulong pa tayo sa kapwa natin na bilang pabahay.
Based on data from the Environment Department, solid waste collected in Metro Manila have increased by more than 20% since the start of the pandemic. With this, various groups are coming up with ways to lessen the waste. Aling Tindera, a waste-to-cash program managed by sari-sari store owners, is available in Manila. Here, nearby residents can drop off plastic waste and then get paid for it by 2 to 13 pesos per kilo. Sari-sari store owners then segregate and compress the waste before placing them in container vans for hauling. Store owners earn 50 centavos a kilo hauled by organizers. This is a big help for Lorme, who has been earning up to 1,500 pesos per haul. This allowed her to have her own means of payment to people dropping off trash instead of depending on organizers. After this, the waste will go to vetted processing partners like cement plants for alternative fuels or to recyclers and upcyclers.
So we would like for more people to hopefully be more conscious kasi, if you're not measuring the amount of plastic that you use, you don't realize ang dami mo na palang ginagamit. But by properly segregating, by properly giving them to the right channels, nasa start natin ma-realize na, okay, ito pala, pwede kong bawasan.
For its part, the Environment Department has released an order allowing healthcare waste such as PPEs, face masks, and gloves made of woven plastic to be co-processed for alternative fuels and raw materials in cement kilns. Shaila Francisco, ER1 News.
Here's a quick look at today's other top stories. The Foreign Affairs Department denies links between Japan's terror threat warning to Southeast Asia and the Philippines' move to accept Afghan refugees. Undersecretary Brigido Dulay tells Agenda that the supposed intelligence report wasn't even formally transmitted to the agency. Philippine National Police noted over 300,000 violators during the MECQ period in Metro Manila. On the chiefs, Top Cop Guillermo Elizar says nearly 60% of the 328,000 quarantine violators were given warnings, and only 5% of violators were brought to the police station. And over 600,000 AstraZeneca doses procured by the private sector have arrived at the NAIA as of this morning. The Philippines is also expecting some 190,000 Sputnik V doses this weekend. For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for in-depth analysis, and you can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime and anywhere. I'm Charles Tejano. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We're One News.